It was a dark and stormy night. The wind howled outside, and the rain beat against the windows. Inside, a group of kids were huddled together in the living room, listening to ghost stories. "I heard that the old schoolhouse on Main Street is haunted," said one of the kids. "They say that a teacher killed herself there years ago, and her ghost still haunts the halls." "That's just a silly story," said another kid. "There's no such thing as ghosts." "But what if it's true?" said the first kid. "What if we went there tonight and saw for ourselves?" The other kids looked at each other, their eyes wide with fear. But they were also curious, and they couldn't resist the challenge. So, after the storm passed, they put on their raincoats and boots and set out for the old schoolhouse. The schoolhouse was dark and silent, and the only sound was the wind blowing through the trees. The kids crept inside, their hearts pounding in their chests. They wandered through the empty halls, their flashlights casting eerie shadows on the walls. They could hear the wind whistling through the cracks in the windows, and it sounded like someone was whispering their names. Suddenly, they heard a noise. It was a loud, crashing sound, coming from the basement. The kids froze, their eyes wide with fear. "What was that?" whispered one of the kids. "I don't know," said another kid. "But I'm not going down there to find out." The kids stood there for a moment, too scared to move. Then they slowly backed away from the basement door and made their way out of the schoolhouse. They ran all the way home, not stopping until they were safe inside. They never went back to the old schoolhouse, and they never spoke of what they had seen that night. But the story of the haunted schoolhouse still lives on, and some people say that the teacher's ghost is still there, waiting for someone to come back and visit her.